Alrighty, let's ask you about the 6th house code. Never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was a 6th house, but the war of the first canceled. They betrayed the other and were destroyed for their treachery, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth Earth, the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith, but never. Okay. Anything else? I gave you a summary. Feel free to read it, of course. Okay. Well, let's head back there. Time. Oh, it's not that late.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you...
Yeah. Guards.
Beyond measure, Outlander.
People here.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. Please go ahead, Outlander.
Let's have a little bite to eat first. A little drink. Let's see, got some grief, some beef. We'll save the eggs and the bread for the morning, but I'll have an Ashland. It's been a busy day, so I think we've earned it. Missing mission. The following notes are prepared by to summarize in Vivek. Okay, so that's just from okay, that's what I wanted to see. The following are Hyatt's notes. The history of the Ashlanders and the Neverine cult. In the first era, barbaric Dunmer culture spotted Dunmer clans, the great houses, and nomadic Dunmer tribes like the Ashlanders were roughly equal in number and wealth. Under the civilization peace of the Grand Council, and with the strong central authority of the temple, the encountered and military power of the settled Dunmer quickly outstrapped that of the nomadic Dunmer. The nomadic Dunmer were marginalized into the poorest, most hostile, and in particular into Vardenfell. Waste. For the Ashlanders, in return of a good Raincornets, never presented a longer for largely romanticized golden age of Neverine's peace, when the nomadic tribes enjoyed equality with the settled Dunmer, and before the Dunmer people had, for the most part, abandoned traditional ancestral worship for the aristocratic theocracy of the tribunal temple. Let's see how long this is. Phew. This is the story of the Neverine as the Ashlanders. In ancient days, the deep elves and the great host of outlanders from the west came, sealed the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Neverine was the greatest clan and war leader of the house, but he honored the ancestral spirits of tribunal law and became as one of us. So the Neverine pledged upon the great ring of the ancestral one clan under moon and star, to honor the ways of the spirit and rights of the land. All the tribunals joined the house people to fight a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen, housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dunmer were defeated and their evil magica destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry clans of the great houses slew Neverine in secret, and setting themselves up as gods, neglected Neverine's promise to the tribes. But it is said that Neverine will come again in his ring and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promise to the tribes to honor the spirit and drive the outsiders from the land. Persecution of the Neverine cult. The tribunal temple regards the mysticism and prophecy of the Neverine cult primeval superstition. The Ashlanders' ancestral cults, and the Neverine in particular, have always declared the worship of living Dunmer as ambiguous, suspiciting the unnatural lifetimes of the tribunal to be signs of profane sorcery or necromancy. Though the altarium and important temple priesthood has always been included to tolerate Ashlander ancestral cult practices, they have always threatened Neverine chants with death or imprisonment, and while greatly tolerating of various cult worship, the Imperial Commission of the Occupation outlaws cults hostile to the Emperor and the Empire, and threaten members of such cults with imprisonment or death. The Onstellars are allowed a free hand when dealing with outlawed cults like the Neverine, Peakstar, and other instruments in the past. In the past, others have claimed to be the reincarnated Neverine of prophecy. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a mysterious figure who reportedly appeared and disappeared among the waste tribes over the last 30 years. The temple notes that these false inclinations discredit Neverine prophecy singularly and ideologically. The Ashlanders acknowledge a history of false claims, calling them false incarnations, but they regard them as proof of the validity of the prophecy rather than kind of distraction. Among the Neverines, there is a fable of Carven of Endor, where the spirits that failed in Clare drowned, and the Neverine cult has a mystical cult, and it glorifies rather than shrieks from considerations. Ugh. That's a lot to take in. Not that long. I think we'll wait for 3 hours and let that settle in.
It's still pretty wild east of the middle. Few people, except for bandits. But at least it hasn't been picked clean by treasure hunters.
It's a lot to think about, really. Yeah. We need a bed. I have an available. Do you want it? Yes, I'll take it. Your room is downstairs. The door will be unlocked. Enjoy your stay. Thank you.
What is it, Sarah?
I think after that we just... Yeah. Let's sleep like 11 hours. Uh-oh, another dream. In my dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted me, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy for the hands of your enemies. I have delivered you." It seemed that I had died and could see myself laid upon a table lit by candles, but with my own hands I touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. When the room was gone, the world filled with light, and I woke. In your dream, the same thing. Okay. Not wait. Let's say another 5 hours. And I didn't think it'd be that early, so another 4 hours. Well, 3, whatever. Kinda wonder if that was all real last night. Oh, never mind. Let's have some bread, big egg, small egg, and a diamond. Alright.
I will listen, Outlander.
Well, we got 1. Let's see. Let's head to the temple. I think that would be easier. Let's levitate there too. That would just be funner. Rodon. Okay, say St. Imes is over here. The temple will definitely be easier to find. Levitate. Like this spell. Should be in every Elder Scrolls game. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. I do have a mod for Oblivion that installs it, and what else? A Mark Recall and the 2 intervention spells. Alright, we're getting close to the temple. Vec informants. And no. Mirror priestess at the temple. Miroth Milo. Dreams of a lost house. That's her, as I recall. Watch, I'll be wrong.
Haven't I heard of you?
Yeah. No, you haven't heard of me. I was just saying yeah to say yeah. No, nothing. Why didn't you leave your door unlocked?
I don't wish to be seen with you.
Oh, you're real friendly.
Haven't I heard of you?
No, you haven't. I am just a random person paying my respects.
Haven't I?
Okay. Everyone keeps asking that.
Haven't I heard of you?
See? Everyone.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Oh. No, I will not quick make it something. I don't know. Well, y'all two are having fun. I think she's... well, he was gonna say go away, but... guess we made that easy for him. Alrighty. Oh. She's somewhere. The only part is remembering.